an average life. I work from 9 to 5. Hey, hell, I pay the price. All I want is to be left alone in my average home. But why do I always feel like I'm in the twilight zone? And
I always feel like somebody's watching me,
and I have no privacy.
Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Tell me, is it just a dream?
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only wanna socialize, but I don't think we should. 'Cause spooky, scary skeletons shout startling, shrilly screams. They'll sneak from their sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spirits supernatural are shy once all the ones, but bags of bones seem so unsafe. It's semi-serious. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scrabble slowly by and drive you so insane. Sticks and stones will break your bones. They'll seldom let you snooze. Spooky, scary skeletons will wake you with a boom.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to freeze, and so it looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is dead night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's dead night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller
I am the one hiding under your bed. Teeth round sharp and eyes glowing red.
I am the one hiding under your stairs. Fingers like snakes and spiders in my hair.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. In this town we call home, everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
In this town, don't we love it now? Everybody's waiting for the next surprise.
Down that corner, laid in the trash can, something's waiting out of hands of Halloween.
Hooray, this is Halloween. Red and black.
It's like a green.
Aren't you scared?
Well, that's just fine.
Say it once, say it twice. Take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of night.
Everybody scream! Everybody scream!
I am the clown with the tearaway face.
Here in a flash and dumber than trace.
I am the who you call stare. I am the wind through your hair.
I am the shadow on the moon at night, bending to a tree.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster
the
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He did
smash.
the mash,
It caught on in a
he
flash.
did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my
He did the
electrodes.
mash,
They did the monster
the
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He did the
smash.
mash,
It caught on in a
he
flash.
did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun,
And a shoop,
and the party had just begun.
and a shoop,
The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together Oogie, the Addams Family. Their house is a museum. When people come to see 'em, they really are a scream. The Addams Family.
Neat. Sweet. Petite.
So get a witch's shawl on, a broomstick you can crawl on. We're gonna pay a call on the Addams Family.
Tender love blooms everywhere. Life's no fun without a good scare.
That's our job
But we're not
in our town of Halloween. In this town, don't we love it now? Everyone's waiting for the next surprise. Skeleton Jack might catch you in the back and
scream like a banshee. Make you jump out of your skin.
This is Halloween, everybody scream.
Please make way for a very special guy.
Mom and Jack is danger, the pumpkin patch, everyone feels the pumpkin danger. This is Halloween, 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 Halloween.
In this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
Welcome to the dark dimension of human imagination. This is an area which might be called the Twilight Zone. It's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! That's what I'm saying. Is there something weird and it don't look good? Who you gonna call? That's a fact. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know we'll catch that villain. Boys and girls of every age, see something strange. Come with us and you will see. This our town of Halloween. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene. Trick or treat till the neighbor's gonna die of fright. It's our town, everybody scream in this town of Halloween.
Take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadow.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're all together Oogie, the Addams family. Neat. Sweet. Brains. So get a witch's shawl on, a broomstick you can crawl on. We're gonna pay a call on the Addams family. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise. Then suddenly, to my surprise, he did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. It caught on in a flash. He did the monster mash. It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to the right. With your hands on your hips, you bring your knees in time. But it's the velvet cross that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. We'll do the monster mash. Let's do the time warp. Let's go. The time warp again. Little children, let's do the time warp again. Wake me up inside. Let's do the time warp again. Time warp again.
I remember doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me.
It's just a jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
With a bit of a mind flip.
You're into the time slip.
And nothing can ever be the same.
You're spaced out on sensation, like you're under sedation.
monster man. Out from his coffin Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?"
It's not a mess.
It's not a monster man,
It's a mess.
and it's a graveyard
It's
smile.
not a mess.
It caught on in a
Then
flash.
you can mess.
It's now the monster man. Oh, everything's cool, Drax part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell him Boris sent you.
Then you can mess.
When you can monster mash
It's a mess.
and do my graveyard
Then you
smile,
can mess.
you'll catch on in a
Then
flash.
you can mess.
Then you can monster mash.
Monster mash. Monster mash. Monster mash.
Happy Halloween.
Monster mash. Monster mash. Monster mash.
Da 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 dum.
Da 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 dum, da 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 dum, da 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 dum.
Every sound made by
Us. Da 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 dum,
Neat.
da 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 dum, sweet. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum. Da da da.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. We're all together, Oogie,
The Addams Family.
Da 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 dum.
Neat. Da 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 dum, sweet. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum. Their house is a museum where people come to see them. They really are a three-em. The Addams Family. Da 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 dum. Neat. Da 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 dum, sweet. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum, da 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 dum. Da da da. Dinner when she show up.
Thursday you can call on.
We're gonna pay a call on the Addams Family.
Neat.
Sweet.
The Addams Family.
The Addams Family. They're all together. Oogie. The Addams Family. The house is a museum. The Addams Family.
The dark carnival is in town. You better be ready. Just follow the parade of dancing skeletons, full of ghoulish delights around every corner. Don't tell your parents you're here; they will soon be mourners. Welcome to the lower berth, the greatest show on earth. We appear without a sound, the darkest show around. We will leave you in a daze, madness, murder, dismay. We will disappear and now with blood on the concrete. I would be your ticket taker. Come inside, it's a dream. Enter the funhouse of mirrors. No one can hear you scream. We can supply anything that your heart desires, but the consequences will surely be dire. Welcome to the lower berth, the greatest show on earth. We appear without a sound, the darkest show around. We will leave you in a daze, madness, murder, dismay. We will disappear and now with blood on the concrete.
When I come home at night, I bang the door real tight. People call me on the phone, I'm trying to avoid. But can the people on TV see me, or am I just paranoid? When I'm in the shower, I'm afraid to wash my hair.
Soho in the rain. He was looking for the place all the whole folks. Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein. Where was London? Where was London? You heard him howling around your kitchen door. Better not let him in. Little old lady got mutilated late last night. Where was London again? Where was London? my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash,
he did the monster mash.
the monster mash.
It was a graveyard
He
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
he did the mash.
He did the monster mash. From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash,
They did the monster
the
mash.
monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash,
It caught on in a flash.
they did the mash.
They did the monster mash. The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun.
Little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of show thee the way through all the pain and the sorrows. Weep not, poor children, for life is this way, murdering beauty and passion. Hush now, dear children, it must be this way to weary of life and deceptions. Rest now, my children, for soon we're away into the calm and the
Naughty children never get any presents.
I think he might need to. No, he's not. If he can go down a chimney,
the time's come to die.
here.
Here in my garden of
Huh? Ooh, I'm really scared. So you're the one everybody's talking about. You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You gotta be. This can't be the right guy. just split a seam now if I don't die laughing first. Mr. Oogie Boogie said your struggle close at hand. You better pay attention now, cause I'm the boogie man. And if you aren't shaking, there's something very wrong, cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song. Just cook a special batch of steak and spider stew.
And don't you know the one thing that would make it work so nice?
A roly-polies and a cause
to add a little spice. Release me now, or you must face the dire consequences. The children are expecting me, so please come to your senses.
You're joking, I can't believe my ears.
When someone shut his door,
I'm drowning in my tears.
it's funny. I'm laughing. You really are too much.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my style. What are you going to do? I'm going to do the best I can. Music in the air, cause I'm a gambling boogeyman. Although I don't play fair, it's much more fun, I must confess, when lives are on the line. Not mine, of course, but yours, oh boy, that will be just fun.
Release me first, or you will have to answer for this heinous act.
Oh brother, you're something, you put me in a spin. You aren't comprehending the position that you're in. It's hopeless, you're finished. You haven't gotta pray, cause I'm Mistress Oogie Boogie, and you ain't going nowhere.
I put a spell on you. And now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I ain't lying. It's been 300 years, right down to the day. Now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you. And now you're mine. Hello, Salem! My name's Winifred. What's yours?
I put a spell on you, and now you're
Gone, so long.
Mommy fell on you, and it was strong.
So strong, so
insane. Spooky, scary skeletons, run away, you're wasting time. Cause soon I'll take your sanity in the same way they took mine. Everything is up for grabs to them, wonder why all this is happening. What a waste, they say you just can't behave, so it's time to break your mind. Yeah, open your eyes and find yourself unable to fill your eyes, cause you're tied down to a table. Bright light, white lies that taste the metal.
Suddenly you're face to face with the devil and he goes.
So you're thinking you know how to play, nothing in your way. Finally you know you win the game. I think you might underestimate everything I say. I don't think you live another spooky, scary skeletons will drag you straight to hell. They'll have you wish you were dead when they start to scream and yell.
Scary skeletons, spooky, scary skeletons, skeletons, spooky, spooky, scary skeletons, scary skeletons, spooky, scary skeletons, skeletons, spooky, spooky, scary.
Spooky, scary skeletons find a way to make things fun. They'll chase and slaughter all your friends. Maybe you should run, run, run. Spooky, scary skeletons, I can smell your crippling fear. We can't deny you tried to hide, so better luck next year. Wake up deep inside a world that you don't know. Can't tell if you're awake or you're out cold. Got no feeling in your face, into them too. All of this is really strange, what did they do? You don't really want to play the game, already insane. Nothing left that they can take away. Barely remember your own name. Laugh at the pain, haha, for bleach on a bloodstain. Spooky, scary skeletons will drag you straight to hell. They'll have you wishing you were dead before you can scream and yell.
Scary skeletons, spooky, scary skeletons, skeletons, spooky, spooky, scary skeletons, scary skeletons, spooky, scary skeletons, skeletons, spooky, spooky, scary.
Spooky, scary skeletons find a way to make things fun. Spooky, scary skeletons, maybe you should run, run, run.
Skeleton, scary skeleton, spooky, scary skeletons, skeletons, spooky, 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 scary skeleton, scary skeleton, spooky, scary skeletons, skeleton, spooky, spooky, scary skeleton, scary skeleton, spooky, scary skeletons, skeleton, spooky, spooky, scary skeleton, scary skeleton, spooky, scary skeletons, skeleton, spooky, spooky, scary.
stop it now. Everybody's waiting for the next surprise. Around that corner, man, hiding in a trash can. Something's waiting out of bounce, and how you'll scream.
It's Halloween, red and black, slimy green. Aren't you scared? Well, that's just fine. Say it once, say it twice. Take a chance and roll the dice. Ride with the moon in the dead of night.
Everybody scream! Everybody scream!
I am the clown with the tearaway face. Here in a flash and gone without a trace.
I am who we call who's there. I am the wind blowing through your hair.
I am the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams supreme with fright.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween.
Halloween, 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 Halloween.
Tender little things everywhere. Life's no fun without a good scare.
That's our job,
But we're not mean in our town of Halloween.
In this town, don't we love it now? Everyone's waiting for the next surprise.
Skeleton Jack might catch you in the back and scream like a banshee, makes you jump out of your skin.
It's Halloween, everybody scream.
Won't you please make way for a very special guy? Our Jack is king of the pumpkin patch.
This is Halloween, this is Halloween.
Halloween, Halloween.
In this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song.
As night draws near, you hear a familiar sound. It's always clear you can feel something is wrong. Your body stiffens, fear wells up inside your bones. Something's come back for you while you were all alone. In the distance you can hear the melody, the faintest whisper of ghastly cacophony. The dark carnival is coming back to town to bewitch your soul with new sights and sounds. You wake up screaming, frightened by memories. You're plagued by nightmares, drew haunt all of your dreams. You barely survived, escaped our last show. Once you're in love, we will never let you go. So much to see, you will not believe your eyes. There's no escape, there is no place left to hide. Once you let us in, we will never truly leave, and we'll be with you until you cease to breathe. You wake up screaming, frightened by memories. You're plagued by nightmares, drew haunt all of your dreams. You barely survived, escaped our last show. Once you're in love, we will never let you go. Oh, never let you go. Oh, never let you go.
this town we call home. Everyone hail to the pumpkin song. La 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 la. Halloween, 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 Halloween,
Hello? Anybody home? I'd like some candy, please. Well, if you won't open up then. Trick or treat. Hey, come on. It's getting dark, so why not start our trip tonight? Do you think we'll be alright? So, you see, they kinda put a spell on me tonight. I crave the candy that the humans give away. People are so rude nowadays. It's as if they saw a ghost. Now, the air is growing foggy everywhere. Oh, will they rise and gather here tonight? Holding back, no, I didn't need a single snap at once a year, and now it's here. Count 1 and 2 and 2 for you. Begin to stir, you little spooky monsters. 1 to 3, they went hustling, and now you know. So to tell me go.
Hang tight, cause tonight's the right night to get a fright. We blend into the cracks and the shadows. That's right, I leave your body drinking just a little bite. Always creeping in the depths and the shadows.
You're in my cackle as I brew my potion, leaves you sick inside. Better run, or you might become my dinner. Tonight's the night where all the monsters and the humans coincide. Saints are left all alone with the sinners.
We're all those monsters in your head, the ones you hid under your bed. And now's the one night of the year that we can rise up from the dead. You better watch your back tonight. Run away or you might die. 'Cause baby, we're the creeps, the monsters, and all of your childhood nightmares come to life. Boy, I'm just hungry for a taste.
Watch out, cause you're right for the slaughter. All out for the mud and you take a look at you. Look out for the sharks in the water.
Even though I'm decaying, I can surely take you down. Let my teeth and your screams do the talking. One brain is enough for me to take away my crown. I'll be out there stalking.
Knock, knock. Hey, give me your candy. What do you mean? This is my costume. I'm just gonna take the whole bowl. You need chocolate, these are raisins. What's your problem? Ignore me. I'll get angry. You won't like it. Oh well.
We're all those monsters in your head, the ones you hid under your bed. And now's the one night of the year that we can rise up from the dead. You better watch your back tonight. Run away or you might die. 'Cause baby, we're the creeps, the monsters, and all of your childhood nightmares come to life.
and more. I wanted spooky ghosts, so full of greed. One, no more, so close the door. Here's what you get for no treats, a trick.
Scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.